Feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hello, and welcome to the video wrap-up show for the Shrimp Tank podcast in Seattle. I'm Dan Whedon, and I'm joined by my co-host, Michelle Baumberger. We had a fascinating and fun conversation today with Shenandoah Davis, COO of Adventure Nannies. To catch the entire episode, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. You can find all of our episodes, all 6+ years, on our website at shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle.
Well, Shenandoah, what a great show. Thank you again so much for joining us. But something that really struck me, this is a business show, and obviously you are a businesswoman. But what I really took away is that you're a very creative person. So I'm curious if you can share how you balance that creativity in your business role.
I mean, to the maybe not total enjoyment of my employees, I am like, while I have learned the right things to do and how to lead a meeting and how to be organized and how to project manage, anytime there's a moment of chaos or mass disruption in our business, it feels like a huge sigh of relief to me, because I love chaos. And that to me is where, like, when there's not an answer to go to, that's where my creativity sort of gets to shine in business. So even this week, my marketing director is sick and unexpectedly out, and I ran a Clubhouse room this morning, and I'm recording an Adventure Nannies podcast later, and I'm running a Zoom room and trying to like log into an Instagram account that has a gajillion followers and figure out how to make a post. But as you run a business for more and more years, it becomes more and more rare to find opportunities where you really get hit with like a pretty simple tactical thing that you don't know how to do. And for me, in the moment, knowing like I'm the business owner, I'm theoretically responsible for everything, and I need to figure out how to do this thing that probably most of my employees can do, and I have to figure it out in the next 15 minutes, and I might not do it the correct way or the appropriate way or the way someone else does it, but I'm just going to do it. It's really empowering and sort of freeing and fun for me to do. And it, not that I wish illness on any of my employees, but it just having a little bit of chaos sort of sprinkled into the mix does keep me engaged, keep my creativity afloat, and sort of just ignite something that then can be applied to other areas of the business when we're not sort of in a crisis moment.
Well, Shenandoah, I learned so much just about nannies, and I'm going to say is the state of nannying in the 21st century, because I think it's changed so much. You're running an international nanny staffing service. Can you just share with everybody watching what that actually means, how you do it, how you find nannies, how you pair them with people who need them? Talk a little bit about that.
So we are a nationwide private staffing agency, and we work with families all over the U.S. or who are traveling to or outside of the U.S. on finding nannies, private educators, and newborn care specialists to help holistically support their family and their children through whatever adventures life is taking them on. Sometimes those are like fun outdoorsy adventures, and sometimes those are what some families would call boring adventures. We often have families coming to us being like, I don't know if we're adventurous enough. And it's like, being a parent is an adventure. Being a parent during COVID is an adventure. Being an entrepreneur is an adventure. Like, you are on an adventure, whether you know it or not, whether you want to be on one or not. And we're here to find the people to help support you. And so we have about 13,000 nannies across the country who apply to our jobs every year. We do active recruitment for every position that we seek. And we work with families from every type of background and walk of life, and really like try to take the time to understand what families are looking for, to be able to pair them with someone who's really going to be able to support and help their family in the moments that they need it the most.
Shenandoah, thank you so much again for being a guest here on the Shrimp Tank. For our listeners that want to get in touch with you or learn more about Adventure Nannies, how can they get more information?
The best spot for us is adventurenannies.com. We are also on Instagram. That's the platform we're the most active on as an agency. We're also on Facebook and LinkedIn, and you are welcome to reach out to me at Shenandoah@adventurenannies.com.
For our listeners, make sure you check out all the replays on shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle and wherever you get your podcasts, Google, Apple, iHeart, and please follow us on our show's social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Well, Shenandoah, thank you very much for joining us. Michelle, as always, it's a pleasure. Everyone, please join us every week at 12 p.m. Pacific on our live stream broadcast on that Facebook page that Michelle mentioned. We will be there every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Pacific time. Our next show will be March 30th, where we have a very special 5th week host special. So please join us for that. Until we see you again, please be healthy, be prosperous, and have fun. Because for right now, the shrimp is back in the tank. So long.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.